How should we think about war? How should we conceptualize war? How should a society view war? These are difficult questions. Perhaps the greatest difficulty is the problem of wartime heroism. Human history is full of war heroes, people who showed courage and determination as they fought a righteous struggle. People who risked it all to serve a just cause. People who suffered and died fighting against evil. Such people must receive recognition and respect, admiration and appreciation. This is crucial. The great actions of these individuals can serve as inspiration for all. The great actions of these individuals can act as a guiding light for us all. There is, however, one great problem that is inherent to this. How do we show respect, admiration, and gratitude for soldiers without inadvertently glorifying and romanticizing war? How do we admire an action without romanticizing or glorifying the struggle that gave rise to it? This is no small issue. This is an extremely serious problem. How do we admire and appreciate those who fought in war without the romanticization and glorification of war occurring as a byproduct of that much-deserved admiration and appreciation? Everyone wants to be a hero. Everyone wants to be admired and appreciated. When people come to regard war as a valuable means of acquiring such things, people come to desire conflict. How do we show respect, admiration, and gratitude for fallen soldiers without inadvertently glorifying and romanticizing war? How do we admire an action without glorifying the conditions that facilitated it? How do we appreciate an action without romanticizing the conditions that made it possible? When people see war deaths admired and celebrated, a will to war will naturally develop. People come to view war as a heroic realm, and they long for it. This is a very serious problem, and a very difficult one. Many people will inevitably desire conflict if they view it as a way of gaining social approval and admiration. If people view war as a place of heroism, they will desire it. If people view war as a place where the greatest of actions can occur, they will desire it. Yet to deprive wartime heroes of their rightful status is a piece of cruelty. People should be admired and appreciated for righteous bravery. Yet the necessary admiration of such heroism easily results in the romanticization and glorification of the conditions that made it possible. People want to be regarded as brave and courageous. People want to be heroes. People want to be admired and appreciated. People want to be respected and recognized. If people view war as an opportunity for the height of such things, many people will come to desire war. This is a very dangerous thing, as it results in a widespread will to war. This will to war has the potential to cause momentous suffering. It is important to remember that war is a depraved and vicious thing. War does give rise to many heroes, but it also gives rise to many evils. War is inseparable from massive human suffering. War is inseparable from the charred corpses of children. War is inseparable from the cries of a raped woman. War is inseparable from scared young men hacking one another to pieces. War can be a place of heroism, but we must always remember that war is overwhelmingly a hideous and evil thing. This understanding may slightly decrease the problem, but the problem remains. Part of the solution is understanding that while acts of bravery and courage do occur in war, this does not make war a glorious thing. Such actions exist in the shadow of enormous human suffering. This understanding may be part of the solution to the problem I have outlined. But I do not think that this is necessarily a complete solution. How do we show appreciation and admiration for those who have made great sacrifices, without inadvertently glorifying and romanticizing the conditions that facilitated such sacrifices? Bravery, courage, valor, fearlessness. These things are good. Associate them too heavily with war, and people may just come to view war as a condition that is necessary to the existence of that which is good. Perhaps we need to emphasize the fact that war is overwhelmingly a source of human suffering. The bravery and heroism that occurs during times of conflict exists in the shadow of immense human suffering. What do you think the solution is? How do you think this problem should be addressed? I want your answers. This is a very difficult and very serious question.